Last week on the Stop Questioning Everything podcast, I announced, and actually it was I was prodded to acknowledge this by a question that was submitted by someone listening, but I acknowledged that I gave notice at my father's agency. I and it's such a strange thing, because when you work with your father, it is business, but it's also family. So there's a whole lot of blurry lines there. And but I did have to, I spoke with him over the weekend, and then on Monday I actually formally submitted in writing, just because that's the process and the protocol. But so I gave my notice, my 2 weeks notice, and so tomorrow is my last day at the agency. And this is, guys, I'm just, you know, it's already been said that this project, that our Q&As, that our podcast, they are the strangest NFT, media out there, because we talk about a lot of other stuff, and as I said, in long form and for a long time. So please pardon me if I'm just sort of meandering and rambling on about something that's kind of personal. But the idea here is that we're kind of letting you in, and that we're sharing, not just to be self-indulgent here, but because it does also speak to some things about the project. In particular, this is obviously, it's not why I'm doing it, and it's not what I'm looking for here, but it is unquestionably a demonstration of my commitment and our commitment to the project. I didn't just leave my job, which I'm sure a lot of us fantasize about doing, telling your boss, I'm out of here. But it's not that. This was my father. This was what was going to be my company. This is a big deal, a major change in course and life direction. And when I say that this is a big deal, I'm not talking, and when I say that, I've left my job and I've made a commitment to drug receipts, the thing to take away from that is not that, oh, Arlo, wow, I want to be recognized for the big sacrifice I'm making. I'm giving up on, this security and, health benefits and a steady paycheck. The most impactful and most difficult part of all this is not the impact that it has on me. I'm leaving that job to do my dream job, to do the thing that I was born to do. What is most impactful and most difficult about all this is the impact on my father, what it does to him. As I said, he's close to retirement age. The idea was that I was going to take over the company. All these things, my life course, my trajectory is one thing, but, think about what his plans were. Think about how this changes his plans, his trajectory. That's all very difficult. And so this project, as exciting as it is, and there is no question, the reason I am going through all this, the reason that we are even entertaining all this heartache and consternation, is because this project is worth it. I'm going to just sort of re-emphasize some things that we already covered last week, but this is the project that I was born to do. All the skills, all the tools that I've been honing over the last 30 years, from messaging to community building, to branding, to illustration, even the stable of characters and the themes that run through the project, they've all been leading up to this. And before this project, it was not clear what all of that would add up to. I don't want to misrepresent this or be too flippant, but in a sense, I was toiling away at an agency, working on projects for other people, and it's fine work. And I'm lucky to have been able to do creative work for the last 7 years with my father. But at the end of the day, I was doing work for other people. If I'm making a brochure or a business card for another company, there's no question, right, that is orders of magnitude less rewarding than working on a project based on my own art and my own ideas. So as difficult and bittersweet as all of this is, it is, at the end of the day, net positive and just the most exciting thing I think that I've ever had the opportunity to be a part of. And I should add as a footnote to all this, because it's real important. my father obviously has, there's a lot of conflicting feelings that he must have about this. But more than anything, and he has made this very clear at every opportunity, he is excited for our opportunity as well. Because we were working together, I was going to take over the company, but more than anything else, he is my father, I am his son, and he wants me to be successful. He wants me to be happy, and he recognizes that this is that opportunity.